So I'm picking up on a masculine energy here today. With the King of Pentacles, I do see that you are a successful, even wealthy, definitely prosperous individual. Okay. Um, it seems to me that you either run your own business or you have a very stable job that offers quite a good salary. But in terms of finances, you are pretty secure, right? Your life is comfortable. Okay. We also have the Ten of Cups, which is the happy family card. If you are married, you are obviously in a very loving relationship. You have healthy kids, and your partner, the feminine energy, um, truly loves you. You guys are really, really comfortable and happy. For those of you who are not married or not in a committed relationship or who are single, it could be that you just have a lot of love and support from your family or your close circle of friends, whoever the people are in your life, the immediate people. You are loved by these people, okay, and they do complete you in that aspect. Um, we do have here, following the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about karma and change. It could be for the better, it could be for the worse. This is in the upright position, so it doesn't look too bad, but following the Wheel of Fortune card, we have the Five of Wands, which is the conflict card. So there is some kind of competition or rivalry or some sort of disagreement or conflict going on in your life. This could be, again, if you're a business owner, it could be with some of your employees or a certain manager or management. If you are an employee, you could be having conflict with some of your other colleagues or your manager or boss. It could be conflict with friends, but like I said, I see that you are quite secure and happy in your family life or in your personal life. So I don't think the conflict is coming from there. I'm pretty sure this is coming from your work environment, whatever it is that you do. Okay. Now, it does kind of feel like a tower moment. We do have the tower card here, and the Seven of Pentacles confirming that you have worked hard for what you have and for where you are in your life, and Spirit wants you to keep working hard and keep persevering, as you will continue to see positive results on this investment of yours, right? Whatever it is. But again, this tower moment probably feels really terrible, and you're wondering, why is this happening to me? Why is my boss fighting with me all the time? Why is my manager giving me hassles? Why can't I control my employees better? And this needs to happen. Okay, this is a lesson from the universe. Whenever people see the tower moment, they cower away and think, oh my God, it's two people falling out of this burning tower. But it's really just about the universe trying to help you with an awakening, and to have some sort of sudden insight into this aspect of your life, whatever's going wrong. You will come out better for it. We do have the King of Swords, which says that you're also a very strong person mentally, not only financially stable, but also mentally mature, in your thoughts. So you will be able to overcome this, and just by putting some thought into it, possibly meditating on it a little bit. I know meditation always helps me when I'm struggling with a situation or I don't know what to do about something. And then you come out as well. Spirit is offering you the Ace of Pentacles, which, I mean, if you look at it, it is a hand coming out of a cloud holding a coin. So it's really the universe. It wants to shower you with more blessings. There will be a new beginning. There will be abundance coming your way the moment you put the thought in and you overcome this tower moment, whatever the situation is for you. Okay, you will know what it is. You will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, you have the power to manifest the life of your dreams. If you're unhappy in your job, sure, you might be financially successful as the King of Pentacles, but you might not be happy with the career path you've chosen, or again with management, or your boss at work, and it might be time for some change. You really need to put your head down on this one and get clear on your thinking, meditate on it a bit, and you will manifest more abundance. Okay, you're not going to lose your wealth. I think that's what the message is from Spirit here. So I do want to pull a couple more cards. I do have this Light Seers Tarot deck, which I like for this sort of situation. We want to kind of shed some light on your situation. So I can just get these cards out. Okay. So Spirit, what can we tell our collective today about this situation? What can we share with our collective? Okay. All right, so we have here the High Priestess and the Four of Wands. So, I mean, like I said, this was a masculine energy, but it's not to say you're a man or a woman. And remember, we all have a balance of both masculine and feminine energy. So I do see that you are the High Priestess, all right, which is a feminine energy. I do believe that you are more feminine actually than masculine, although when it comes to material gain and work, you are very in tune with your masculine energy. And Spirit is trying to tell you today that it's time to stop forcing things into place and always trying to do things your way and make things happen, and rather go within. We had the King of Swords, which means it's all about your thinking and thought processes. If you look at this High Priestess, she's got her eyes closed. What did I say to you? You need to do some meditation. So it's time to go within and start tapping into your more feminine side, which is less about doing and more about just being, right? To be present, to be in the moment, to clear your thoughts, and to really get clear on what it is that you truly want from the soul level, not from a financial aspect or material level, but actually what your soul truly desires. And then we also have the Four of Wands. And if you look at this picture, it's two ladies, it doesn't matter that it's a woman, it's two people that are just having a really good time. There's a tent at the back, they're shaking this, I can't remember what you call it, tambourine, I think it's called. And they're just at a festival. So maybe it's time for you to let loose and just go out, hang out with your friends and just have some fun, go dance, let your hair down, as they say. And maybe this will help you to get clear on what it is that you need to do going forward, what's going to truly make you happy in this life, and not just about gaining more money and gaining more material stuff. I do want to just see, I'm going to pull one more card from this Panther Oracle deck. I just want to see, Spirit, what is this about? Is it a job? Is it a relationship of sorts? What exactly is this? Okay, it says origin, initiation, creativity, vitality. So Spirit is telling you to go back to the beginning, right? Maybe there's something that you wanted to do when you were a child, or when you were quite young in your life. And by getting clear and doing the meditation and really going within, it's time for you to get back to your roots and go discover what it is that truly made you happy and that makes you happy. And then you can start acting on your passion and overcoming this conflict and competition. Maybe it's that you're in competition with yourself, always trying to do better, always trying to gain more, and rather focus more now on your spiritual side and maybe some creative passion or hobby. It does talk about creativity here and vitality. You're going to feel young again. Planting that seed and really being happy in all aspects of your life, not only on a material aspect, but also not only materially and mentally, but also emotionally and in terms of your passion. Because the moment you act from your creative expression, which is the sacral chakra, you will start to notice a lot of things changing in your life, becoming more intuitive, accessing, higher dimensions through third eye activation and this type of stuff. I'm not going to go into that in today's reading. If you guys do want to know more about, this